You've got the questions, I've got the answers. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Zoda. I own an education company where we help doctors build passive income by selling what they know online. In today's video, I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you've been asking me on multiple of my channels, mostly through my email as well as within the digital doctor community, but also some through Instagram, which, to be honest, I'm not really I'm not really active in. To be honest, I'm not a Kardashian, right? I'm a business person, and so the majority of my time is actually spent engaging with students in our highest level mastermind program as well as our flagship digital doctor program. And a lot of you guys have been asking me questions there, so I just figured I'll record this quick YouTube video to condense all of them in one giant video. So let's start with some questions related to the digital doctor program first. The first question that I tend to get, which happens quite commonly, is do I work with nurses? Absolutely. We love working with nurses, and we actually do attract quite a bunch of nurses. We also work with dentists, chiropractors, optometrists, anyone in the healthcare profession. They tend to get really, really great results. And if you go through my reviews page, you know that this program, this system actually works for everybody. It's just that we specialize specifically with health professionals, health providers, medical providers. So if you're a nurse, that definitely falls into that criteria. Question number two is, what do I teach? I feel like I am a generalist she's a field in family medicine. I feel like I'm a generalist and I have a lot of different course ideas. Blah blah blah. I'm just not going to read the entire question, but how do I figure out what to teach? So that is the gist of this question, and it is quite common. So any idea can become a multi-million dollar course empire. I'm going to say that again. Any course idea that you have can become a multi-million dollar education company. Why do I say this? It's not because I'm, trying to stroke your ego or anything. The reason I say this is because time and time again, I see 15-year-old kids ask their mom to help them set up a business so that they can teach a course to help other people start a Minecraft server. And they're doing multiple millions each year. I know a person specifically when I'm talking about this example. Another example would be courses that are teaching people how to do fishing, teach courses with people courses with people teaching how to do photography of birds. I've seen time and time again. I know there's a multi-million dollar course, once again, with two brothers teaching people how to jump rope. So rope skipping. I think that's what the sport is called. And so you can learn from anybody, and especially right now the e-learning economy is estimated to be 350 billion with a B. It's a booming industry, especially right now with a booming industry where the market is truly underserved. And as doctors, as health experts, nurses, dentists, chiropractors, or whatever healthcare provider you are already positioned as a health expert. You already went through years and years of schooling. You already went through years and years of training. You are already seen as a health expert, especially compared to the average layperson. And so I truly believe that every single doctor is only one online course away from the time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. All it really takes is just packaging the expertise that you already have into an underserved market. All right. And I'm going to riff off this question even more. So think about it this way. If I was going to teach a course on English, you would think I'm probably mad, right? I'm speaking English, you're listening in English. English is our lingua franca. It's our common language. And so why would anyone want to purchase a course and pay $2,000, $3,000 for a course on English? Now, let me shift your mind a little bit, okay? Let's say I'm just walking down the streets of New York and I find a kid, 15-year-old, didn't even pass high school, didn't even pass their SATs, and I asked him to teach a course in English. You would probably think I'm mad. But if I pop this kid in the middle of China, in the middle of Bangladesh, in the middle of India, when just teaching someone English, when just being one or two steps ahead of the average population, he can really change people's lives. We're talking about village boys in the middle of rural China. All they really need to do is learn English, and this could completely change the trajectory of their life. This would unlock a new job opportunity. This would unlock a new language so that they can explore and read more books to improve themselves. And this could truly be life changing, not only for this one random rural village boy that I made an example out of, but it could really impact but it could really impact the local economy. But most people don't think like this. Most doctors are just so kind of pigeonholed because we live, eat, and breathe medicine. We're working with the same group of people. Our spouse is probably in medicine as well. We're always talking to the same colleagues. We live, eat, and breathe medicine that we kind of just assume that all the knowledge that's been in our head through years and years of schooling is just average and it's just nothing special. And because of that, we never really monetize it effectively. And because of that, we never really charge our worth. And because of that, we continue slaving away, working slave-like hours, sacrificing our time for money, trading hours for dollars like a cog in a machine. On the contrary, those that take advantage of this opportunity, those that position themselves for success in an underserved market, those that package their knowledge into an online course can effectively decouple themselves, trading their time for money, and so they can have the time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. And so they're only one online course away from the time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom that they deserve. Next, there's a question on how should I sell and get clients. So once I've actually built out my online course, how do I actually market my online course? How do I actually get the eyeballs onto my page? And so your course idea is going to be unique, and therefore you're going to need a unique strategy. I would highly suggest booking a free consult with our team. I make it our objective to serve as many doctors around the world as possible. And because of that, we recently hired a few more people to do those enrollment calls. These spots are very competitive. By the way, we have an acceptance rate of 10%, which is lower than Harvard, 13.4%. And the reason why is mostly because we have limited bandwidth. We have families just like you. Our specialists, our enrollment coaches have families just like you. And we're taking time out of our day, especially those that are working later at night, in order to provide these enrollment calls to reach as many doctors as possible. So if you're lucky enough to find a slot on our calendar, take advantage of it. Make sure you show up. Make sure you have a pen and paper ready because we're going to sit down with you one on one and help you map out step by step how to package the knowledge that you already have into an online course to help you generate more cash flow and help you reach your financial goals faster and consistently. Another question that I get is what is the success rate of our program? And how many people have you actually worked with? So, as of right now, we've worked with over 400 doctors and helped them achieve financial freedom by selling one online course. And the success rate is 100% for the people that are willing to put in the work and they show up to the Q&A calls. I can't name a single example of somebody that actually showed up to every single Q&A call and they actually attended our lessons and actually went through the course content and did not see the results that they were promised. And if you actually want to look at my reviews, go onto my page, go on my blog. I'm very transparent about all the results that our students achieve, so long as I have their permission. And you can see there's doctors from all sorts of specialties generating 10, 20, even $30,000 per month of passive income. Some of our higher level mastermind programs, the clients that I work with personally and I coach throughout a 12-month duration, those clients are generating $30,000 to $60,000 per month with just the first month of us working together. So a question is, how do I join the Digital Doctor program? Yep, our program is invite only. As I mentioned, you're going to have to speak with our enrollment specialists. Our program is invite only because we're very selective with who we take on. This is not some sort of scarcity tactic. I hope you, first of all, understand that our bandwidth is limited, and so we can only enroll a certain number of students per cohort. Number two, our bandwidth is limited, so we can only do a certain amount of calls each month. We typically, on average, each month we've been getting 20,000 applicants, and that's roughly 2,000. That's roughly 2,000 booked calls to speak with one of our top advisors. And because we have limited bandwidth, we typically disqualify 90% of the candidates from the moment they join our free training to when they book a call, and roughly 70% of the applicants that actually booked the call, but we decided to disqualify them for whatever reason. So if you have a chance to apply, make sure that you provide as much detail as possible in your application, just so that we can actually screen through your application, make sure that you're actually a good fit for us to actually sit down and help you out, because we're looking for the most thoughtful applications, and the more detail that you can provide us, the better we are in a position to actually help you. If you want to learn how I went from being a burnout doctor with $0 to my name to making over $1 million in passive income in under 12 months, click the link down below to get free access to a training video that I made for you guys and all the free resources that we provide for our community. I hope you find this video valuable. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and hit the notification bell and give me a like.